It's yes you can with Victor Dave Okita, the program that nourishes your soul.
Good evening and welcome to the program. It's another lovely Monday night, and of course, it's Yes You Can with Victor Dave Okita. And tonight, I want to talk to you on some very vital things that I strongly believe will help in charting your course in life. You know, life is beautiful. Life is exciting, though there are things we will meet on the way that may not be so exciting and may not look so beautiful. But that doesn't stop the fact that life is beautiful. It doesn't stop the fact that life is exciting. You know why? Because God designed life to be beautiful. God designed life to be exciting. I'm sure you know God wouldn't create you to come into this world so you can have an unexciting, struggling life that can never be part of God's plan for your life. But you see, you're gonna meet challenges like you've met already at different points in your life, and those challenges do not necessarily define your life. And always you have a choice whether you're going to win or you're going to lose, whether you're going to be a victor or you're going to be a victim, whether you're going to be a champion or a loser. And one of the principles that helps you to consistently win in life is your ability to see beyond the physical. Your ability to see beyond the physical. Because life is not all physical. There is more to life than the physical interactions. There is more to life than the daily give and takes that we do in the marketplace, in our families, in our farms, in our life generally. There are principles that are beyond our feelings and our sight and our hearing, our physical senses. There are principles that are beyond those things that anyone can employ, anyone can put to use, and then he will come out really big and really successful in life. I always say it is not what happens to a person that matters. It is what he chooses to do with what happens to him that matters. You may be in a position in your life right now where you've been down for a long time. Emotionally, you're a wreck. You've made a wreck of your emotions because of the happenings around you, the things you didn't plan for that showed up suddenly, and you may even be wondering, how am I ever going to get out of this point in my life? Am I ever going to become anything that God planned for me to become? And then you're asking yourself, you're wondering, where is the future for me? I'll tell you what you can do. I think, first of all, you've let your problems overwhelm you. That's the first thing right now that I've noticed about that situation you're talking about. You've let your problem overwhelm you. You've come to a point where you cannot look at anything else aside your problem. When you think, you are thinking about your problem. When you talk, you're talking about your problem. When you sleep, you're even sleeping because of your problem. When you eat because of your problem. So that problem has become your life. That problem has become who you are. Actually, if I were to give a conclusion about who you are, I would say you and your problem are one. In other words, you have become the same person with your problem. Why? Because your problem is the most important thing in your life. I mean, it is what you talk about. We cannot have a conversation with you without a chip of your problem inside the conversation. You're going to tell us about the problem you're facing in your home. You're going to tell us about the problem you're facing in your finances, how things are so bad with you. But you know what you've done to yourself? You have refused to look beyond your problem. You've put your problem and measured your life and said, my problem is the end of my life. You've put your problem and measured your situation and you said, well, this is how far I can go. This is my very best. There is nothing more I can do beyond here. And so what are you gonna do? You're gonna consistently live your life as though your problems or your problem is your God. But you have an option, right? And that's the option I'm presenting to you into this program. And you know what that option is? The option is this: you can look beyond the problem. You can look beyond the physical. You can look beyond where you are. You can look beyond what has happened. You can look beyond what is happening. You can look beyond the situation. I love it when you can choose your response under any given set of conditions. That's a very great ability that God has given to every human, that you can choose your own response under any given set of conditions. In other words, you don't have to be a victim. You don't have to continue crying. You don't have to continue weeping. You don't have to continue remembering your mistakes. 1995, I made a terrible mistake. If I didn't make that mistake in 1995, I will not be who I am. Come on, that is 1995. This is another year now. You are in another phase of your life. A lot has happened between 1995 and now. How long are you going to sleep on that mat of your problem? For some people, they sit down and the pains a terrible picture of their lives. I don't know, but how do you like it when you talk about yourself as if there is nothing beautiful about your life? Some people say the government is their problem. No, the government is not your problem. Some people say their neighbor is a problem. No, your neighbor is not your problem. Some people even go as far as saying that it is where they were born into that is their problem. Come on. Those factors have never defined anybody's life. God did not plan your life for any government to mess it up. He didn't plan your life so that any neighbor of yours, co-worker or whoever it is, should mess it up. And God planned your life such that the family you came from will give you ample opportunities for success. See. Let me tell you this. The things you are calling the factors responsible for where you are not the factors. You are the factor. You are the reason. You see, you have to stop looking outward. Alright? Don't look out. Don't check for who is throwing you the stone. Ask yourself, where are you standing that the stone is hitting you? Did you get it? Don't say someone is throwing stones at me. Ask yourself, where am I standing that this stone is hitting me? Then shift. Move away from that position. Move away from that position. You have no business staying where the stone is getting to you. So there's a decision you can make. You know what that decision is? Look beyond the physical. Look beyond it. Look beyond it. How long are you going to cry? You've got to look beyond that problem. You've got to see life beyond that situation. You've got to see yourself moving out. You see, until a man is able to look beyond his situation, he will never be able to move forward. You can't move forward if your eyes is on that situation. Let me put it this way. It's like you trying to drive and you are looking back. It's a waste of time. It's either you're going to hit somebody or run into a gutter, or you're not going to be able to drive straight. You can't keep looking. You can't want to move forward and be looking back. The same way you cannot want to look up and look down at the same. So get out. Get out of that problem you've built around yourself. It's not about the problem. It's about you. What you choose to make out of it. That is it. And I told you, look beyond it. Start seeing yourself better than you used to be. Start seeing yourself bigger than you used to be. Start seeing yourself coming out of that problem. Nothing has really happened to you until you accept it as your final state in life. There are people who have gone through very difficult things in life, and yet they grew to become very successful. What was their secret? They were able to look beyond the situation. Don't build a wall around your past. Build a wall that leads to your future. In other words, turn the stones that have been thrown against you as your stepping stones. The situations that came to destroy you, build on them, build on them, build on them, build on them, and look beyond the physical. Let me give you some simple steps from tonight. When you get to the bed to rest, don't sit down and think about your problem. Think about what you want to see happen in your life. Think about what you're going to do tomorrow that will be better than what you've done today. Think about how you're going to move forward in your life, how you're going to change your life, how things are going to be better. Okay, you may say, but I don't have any way I'm going to get out of this problem. That's not the problem. Can you see yourself moving forward? Can you see yourself changing the situations that are around you? Can you see yourself? Can you see yourself? That's just it. You don't need to have it all figured out. Just change your thought line. Change what you're focused at. Change what you are building your life upon. That's one important step you must take in your life. And when you take it, life will start changing for you.